Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. I've been getting a million questions about different things in my room, but one of them being my book collection. So I'm an avid reader and I want to take you through it. So come along the journey if you want good book recommendations, and then you can give me some too. I hate to admit it, but I have no real organization for how my books are. They are a mess. I would love to have a library, but really I just shoved things in any hole they would fit in. You can do whatever you want with that. My first and most beloved part of my collection is I'm the biggest Lord of the Rings fan probably on earth, and I will die on that hill. So I like to keep those front and center. I have multiple versions, but I don't really show all of them. They're my secret private collection. I'm also a big mystery fan, and Agatha Christie. She's problematic now, so I can't really say I'm her biggest fan because that'll get me canceled. But just the genre overall, I'm a huge fan of. This one's embarrassing. And National Treasure. Nick Cage's dad has this and hides money in it, and this is telling you too much, but I do too, because it was in National Treasure.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
I studied Arabic in college along with Russian, so I still have those from my glory days when I really tried. Don't look at those. You don't need to know that I ever read those. Okay, so long story short, whenever I first graduated high school, I worked in an office with a bunch of old ladies, and they were precious, and they thought this was the most scandalous series of books they'd ever heard of. And I'm like, I have to read them because I have nothing else to talk to them about. So I read them, and that's why they're still here. These are actually Dungeon and Dragon related. My friend put me on these, my friend Mary. She goes in and out of every accent when she talks. She's a delight, but The Legend of Fritz is something I'm a big fan of. I love Harry Potter. Why is this one not nice? It's a long story. Things got lost, but that's definitely part of my collection. Pretty Little Liars. I had this way before the show came out, and it was age appropriate for me at the time, but I thought the show was crap. This one, I don't even care. It's her memoir. Get over it. She's a queen, and I love her. These are actually super cute. Taking everyday people that you'd run into at school that you might be scared of and humanizing them a bit. I still hated my principal anyway, it didn't matter. This one, I bring this up to my mom all the time, mainly because it was traumatic. I was the sickest I ever had been as a child, and she got me the Books Life book because I loved the movie. It's scented. So there I am, the sickest I've ever been in my life, and there's stink bugs. And the book smells like rotting flesh. It still does, which is wild. Here. Sniff-o-vision. Awful. So I love bringing it up to my mom anytime I'm sick. At least she could be more supportive. Why do I have this? That's a great question. My dad worked at Lowe's and would always bring me home different doorknobs and locks, and I would pick them as a hobby. Normal, no, but I loved it. This, I got it at the Coliseum, which is not really that cool because this is the dumbest thing that you could buy at the Coliseum. I have little other relics from it, but like, I was there. Why would I need a book explaining it when I was there at the time? I don't know why I got it. Not a lot of people have or know about this. It's comic book / graphic novel series. I love all things spooky, so this is a really fun one. I also have some of the collector, like really nice ones of Constantine from DC. Really love anything in that genre. These are fake. I hide things in this. I have a lot of these. I used to hide things in them. The weirder the better. One of them is full of cat whiskers. I won't open that one. Huge fan of series of unfortunate events. Where's the rest of the series? Well, that's unfortunate. They went missing. I don't know. I used to think I could decipher like clues and things, and Lemony Snicket was trying to tell me something that only I could figure out. Call me basic again, but still love, even though he's a creep and you shouldn't love him. He married his cousin, for Christ's sake, but Edgar Allan Poe. So I have a lot of his stuff everywhere. I went to college for ancient civilizations, and now I have a YouTube channel, so obviously the degree didn't do anything, but I still have a lot of the books. Love all things history. This is about spies, espionage. Big fan of this. How to Cheat at Everything. Shout out to my ex. I also don't know why it's dirty. This one's kind of weird. I'm Middle Eastern, and a guy that I was dating's mom gave me this, and it's about fighting in the Middle East as a present. And I failed to understand why this was a Christmas present, but it was in my stocking, so shout out to her, I guess. Also love William Blake because I love the movie The Red Dragon with Ralph Fiennes in it. It's kind of a more obscure horror film in the Hannibal series, but it put me onto him. Something from my childhood, not to date me, but this is what Barbies looked like back then. And you can make her little outfits change. I think it's dope. That's kind of an overview of my book collection. I have tons more. These are just ones that I have out on display because until I can have a bigger space to put them, I just kind of hodgepodge it over here. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched till the end. Make sure to like, share, and maybe stick around more for the journey. I appreciated having you here, and have a great day. Bye!